And since this deck is based around flip summoning, you're probably going to want to go for defense face down most of the time. Next, it's 2 Cod Shaddoll Quiotes. I'm just going to call it Quiotes. And then, if it is flip summoned, you can special summon 1 Shaddoll monster from your hand in face up or face down defense position. Next, I play 2 Shaddoll Dragons. This says, if it is flip summoned, you could target 1 card your opponent controls and then return it to the hand. And if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target 1 Spell Trap card on the field and destroy it. Next card, I play 2 Shaddoll Falcon. His flip effect is that if he has flip summoned, I could target 1 Shaddoll monster in my graveyard, except Shaddoll Falcon, and special summon it in face up or face down defense mode. And then if it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it can special summon itself in face down defense position. And there's many ways to send it to the graveyard from the deck. Next, I play 2 Shaddoll Werehog. His flip effect is you can add 1 Shaddoll Spell Trap card from your deck to your hand, and if this card is sent to a graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 Shaddoll monster from your deck to your hand, except Shaddoll Hedgehog. Yes, I think it is Hedgehog. Next, I play 2 Shaddoll Beasts. His flip effect is if it is flip summoned, you can draw 2 cards, then you discard 1. And if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, draw 1 card, then target 1 card. You can only use this effect once. Okay. Next, you play 2 Shaddoll I'm just gonna say it's Squamets. His flip effect is you could target 1 monster on the field and destroy it, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can send 1 Shaddoll monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Shaddoll Squamets. Next, you play 2 Shaddoll Hounds. His flip effect is you could target 1 Shaddoll monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, target 1 monster on the field, change its battle position. Okay, so if it were to target a face down Shaddoll monster, its effect will not go through. Okay, good to know. Next, I play 2 Zephyringa, and then 2 Zephyraco. This allows you to get out high level Shaddoll monsters really easily. Yeah, these don't have any flip effects, they just have cards that go for the extra deck. Next, I play 1 BLS Envoy at the beginning. I thought about running 2, but I was like, no, I only run 2 light monsters. Yeah, I only run 2 light monsters, so I thought leaving this at 1 would be fine. Yeah, his effects are target 1 monster on the field, banish it, and then it cannot attack the turn this card is activated. And then if this card attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack in a row. Next, I play 1 Dark Arm Dragon. I could bump this up to 2 just because it is unbanned. And like I said, I was gonna build a Dark Arm Dragon deck profile, and I'm still gonna do that, but I thought I would do the shaddoll one first. Yeah, this card cannot be normal summon / set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by having 3 dark monsters in your graveyard, and then you can banish dark monsters from your graveyard, and then target as many cards that you banished. Target as many cards up to the number of cards that you banished, and then destroy them. Next, you play 1 Armageddon Knight. Now you play this to send dark monsters from your deck to the graveyard. So summon that, activate his effect. Send this, activate his effect to send a shaddoll monster. So something like Shaddoll Dragon, which then you'll activate Shaddoll Dragon's effect to target 1 spell or trap card on the field and destroy it, which I think is really cool because this deck is fast and moving. Okay, so onto the spells. I play 2 Shaddoll Fusions. This allows you to fusion summon Shaddoll monsters from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. Oh, and it says if your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion materials. You can only activate this card once per turn. Next, I play 2 Curse of the Shadow Prisons. This is the field spell for Shaddolls. Each time a Shaddoll monster is sent to the graveyard, place 1 spell counter on this card. For each set monster, all monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each spell counter on this turn, or on this card. On this card during your opponent's turn. Okay. Next, I play 2 El Shaddoll Fusions. Fusion summon 1 Shaddoll Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. You can only activate 1 El Shaddoll Fusion per turn. Next, I play 2 Nephi Shaddoll Fusions. Activate this by declaring 1 attribute, equip only to a Shaddoll monster, and it becomes that attribute during your main phase. You can fusion summon 1 Shaddoll fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials, including the equipped monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Next, I play 2 Pot of Avarices. Now, this deck likes to send monsters to the graveyard, so this card will come up really often. You know this card, target 5 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 2 cards. Next, you play 2 Allure of Darkness. Draw 2 cards, then banish 1 dark monster from your hand. And then if you do not have any, discard your entire hand. Next, you play 1 Foolish Burial to send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. Now, like I said, you could send like cards like Shaddoll Dragon to activate when they are sent to the graveyard by a card effect. Next, I play 1 Super Polymerization. I play 1 Super Poly because I put both my instant fusions. And then, let's see, this is the last spell. I put both my Twin Twisters into my Cyber Dragon deck. I put 1 Super Poly in there. And, and I put instant fusions, both. So that's why you're not seeing two super polys or instant fusion. And that is it for the spells. Now is on to the traps. I play 2 Necro Fusions. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on the card from your graveyard face down, but it cannot attack this turn. Next I play 1 shaddoll Incarnate. Target 1 shaddoll monster in your graveyard, special summon it in face up or face down defense position. Then target 1 card and banish 1 shaddoll monster from your graveyard. Then activate one of these effects. Change 1 face down monster you control to face up defense position, or change 1 face up monster you control to face down defense position. And then you can only activate this card once per turn, and only once that turn. Next I play 1 Undoing Nightmare. You can pay 1,000 life once, then target 1 face-up spell or trap card on the field, destroy it. You can only use this effect of Undoing Nightmare per turn, once per turn. Next I play 1 Lost Wind. This card. Target 1 special summon monster on the field. Its effects. Also, its original attack is halved. I don't see how they can half an effect. If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's extra deck, while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. I still don't get the halving effect one. Next I play 1 Sinister Shadow Game. Send 1 shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard, then you can change any number of face down defense position shaddoll monsters you control to face down defense position. And that is it for the main deck. Now it is on to the extra deck. So I play 2 shaddoll constructs, which is all you should need. Yeah, like I said, I thought this was a really good card. Next I play 2 shaddoll Shekhinaga. It needs an earth monster, which I do not think I have any earth monsters, which is why I have that 1 spell that can change the attribute. Next I play 2 shaddoll Upcolon. Its effects is, if this card is special summoned, you could target 1 card, 1 face up, you could target 1 face up card on the field, negate its effects, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 shaddoll monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then discard 1 card. Next I play 2 shaddoll Graysta. No, I do not have any fire attribute monsters, which is why I use that Nefa shaddoll fusion to change the attribute of a shaddoll monster. Next I play 1 shaddoll Winda. dark monsters. You know this deck loves dark monsters, so this card is going to be really easy to bring out. This card cannot be destroyed by any of your opponent's card effects. And that each player can only special summon monsters once per turn. Okay, that's kind of fun. Next I play 2 shaddoll and Telis. You play 2 water shaddoll monsters, so this card is going to be really rare. But yeah, special summon from your. Another player can special summon from their hand or graveyard. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I'm not really into special summoning from the hand. This deck doesn't special summon from the hand or graveyard. Never mind, yes it does. Next I play 2 shaddoll constructs. Yeah, this card needs 2 flip effect monsters. Or is it 2 monsters that were flip summoned? I don't know, it's one of the 2. And then this card basically acts as a fusion card. Except it doesn't get sent to the graveyard after. Next, for the last extra deck monster, I play 1 shaddoll Wendigo. It takes 1 shaddoll monster and 1 wind monster must first be special summoned. Quick effect, you could target 1 monster you control. This turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle with an opponent's special summon monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 shaddoll spell or trap card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay. And that is it for the shaddoll structure deck. Like I said, I'll be building a Dark Arm Dragon deck sometime, but not right now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.